Hey, what's going on? And welcome back to another edition of Knights TV. I am your host, Kyle Grimard. Now, over the last 4 games, the London Knights have gone a perfect 4-0 and are riding a 5-game winning streak, alternating wins at home and on the road, and doing it in all different ways as well. And it started a couple weeks ago at home against the Erie Otters, where the Knights won a crazy one, 7-6. It was sensational from start to finish, and the Knights got huge games for defenseman Ryan Merkley and forward Jonathan Gruden. He had a couple goals. Merkley had 3 assists, but with the Knights down late in the third period, they turned to their leading goal scorer.
Skinner, shot, score!
Connor McMichael, with just over a minute left in the third period, ties it up with his second of the game to send this one to OT, tied at 6. And with 2 minutes left, guess who?
McMichael does. McMichael with the leg, shoots. He scores!
Connor McMichael capping off his second hat-trick of the season and a career-high 6 points for a massive 7-6 victory. He's been on an absolute tear so far this year. We'll talk about him later on in the segment. And also, Dylan Miskew came in relief and stopped all 5 shots he faced to pick up his first career Ontario Hockey League win. And 2 nights later, he got his first career OHL start and, well, won it again with a big 5-1 victory over the Oshawa Generals. A lot of London Knights getting in on the action. Jonathan Gruden picking up his second straight big game with 3 assists. And the Knights also got goals from, well, Connor McMichael, Liam Foudy, and Luke Evangelista. Matvei Guskov scored in the first period, and picking up an assist was Ben Roger, his first career Ontario Hockey League point. It just so happened to coincide on his birthday as well. We talked to him a little bit later on in the week about what that moment was like for him.
It was a great feeling, just seeing that mesh pop and then it clicking, like I just got my first OHL point.
Well, the Knights extended their winning streak to 4 games the following Friday with a hard-fought 4-3 victory over the North Bay Battalion. Now, North Bay scored a couple early goals and had the Knights playing from behind for the majority of it, but halfway through the second period, Ryan Merkley would score back-to-back goals to tie it up before Liam Foudy would score later on in the period to give the Knights a 3-2 lead. Now, with the game tied at 3 late in the third, who else but Connor McMichael, his 18th of the season with just over 2 minutes to go, would give the Knights a 4-3 victory. And the following night, the Knights picked up their 5th consecutive victory with a big 4-2 road win against the Owen Sound Attack. There were lots of shots, each team getting well over 40 in this one. And a nice game from co-captain Alec Regula. He picked up a goal and an assist as well. And speaking of goaltending, Dylan Miskew picked up his 4th consecutive win, making 41 saves in this one, and that was enough to give him the 3rd star of the night around the OHL. Well, the London Knights are now on a 5-game winning streak, and a lot of that has to do with the play of Connor McMichael. So far this season, he has racked up 18 goals and 41 points in just 16 games. He has registered a point in every single game except for 1 so far this season, and London is going to be looking to lean on him even more as they head into their next stretch of games this coming weekend as they play their first 2 at home starting Friday against the Flint Firebirds before going on the road for 3 consecutive games. Now, before they head out onto the road, remember, fans, that November 27th is the London Knights skills competition. If you want to head on down for that, which is going to be an absolute blast, make sure you go to londonnights.com for more details. For Knights TV, I'm Kyle Grimard.